from what's been called the city's worst fire in 27 years.
Stacked against them. Yesterday's odds for a time favoured the flames. But a day following one of Wellington's biggest bushfires, sparks of a different kind are flying.
The fire that gutted this house was caused by one of a number of incendiary devices, possibly thrown from a passing car. Nearby workmen yesterday said they saw what appeared to be cigarettes thrown from the car. Police have been called in and are investigating. The cause of the fire is the least of his worries. The first Roy Jackson knew of the fire was seeing his house in flames on the network news. He cut short his retirement holiday and travelled through the night to get home.
We've just about come to the end of our line, you know. So.
Roy Jackson has lived his whole life on this hill overlooking Wellington Harbour, and he says despite the disaster, he will try and rebuild his home. Chris Wright for the Network News.
We're having a debriefing on this horrific fire, and arising out of that we'll be letting the residents know what were the causes, what are the things we do to stop another event like this happening.
Ross Jameson says under the Local Government Act, councils can invoke rules to make householders remove vegetation and other debris that might constitute a fire risk. But he says it wouldn't have made much difference yesterday.
It was a freak fire last night, a howling gale. The winds went up and rocketed up the hillside. That place went up in about 45 seconds, which is really horrific.
Reassuringly, the Insurance Council says even where homes are in violation of bylaws, insurance cover still applies. The fire service says keeping vegetation at a reasonable distance from houses is a matter of common sense, even where steep hillsides are planted to prevent slips. Meanwhile, police forensic experts examining the spot where yesterday's fire began confirmed the blaze was deliberately started. But arson or not, it may well be time for some Wellington homeowners to clean up their own backyard.